Welcome back to the show. Full disclosure now, this next segment was not booked by my producers. This was a request from me. So on March 7th, astrologically, Saturn entered into Pisces. Now this is something that hasn't happened in almost 30 years, and I wanted to know more about this. So I asked the author of Astrological Self Care, Stephanie Gailing, to join me. All right, Stephanie, all my life, my mom was always like, oh, it's Mercury in retrograde. And we thought that was bad. And then I heard about this Saturn entry into Pisces. What's it all about?
Yes, so every 2.5 years, Saturn moves into another sign. And on March 7th, as you said, it just moved into Pisces. So Saturn is the planet that informs definition and limits. And so what we're looking at here is the next couple of years that we're going to collectively pay attention to things that are Piscean related. Paying attention to the foundations of water and our water access.
Okay.
Things such as the realm of glamour and fantasy.
Ooh.
Also in terms of like our connection to spirituality and soulfulness. And so, but it's really also about testing the limits of the structures of those things.
Testing the limits of the structures. Okay, you mentioned, okay, so I know that when Mercury goes into retrograde.
Yes.
My mom always would say, oh, prepare for like communication things to have an issue. You know, your TV and your phone might not work exactly right. There might be problems with that. Are there any things like that with this Pisces connection? Can I worry about, you know, my plumbing?
Yeah, okay, so first of all, don't worry,
okay.
right?
Okay.
I think that it's really it's important for all of us to look at the roots and the foundations of things such as water access, right? Water quality.
Okay.
Also our connection to our spirituality and the way that we know things. Like, and not, I think what's gonna really come to pass over the next couple of years as well is from where is it that we know truth?
Oh.
To find that we know it within ourselves as opposed to giving that away to others
deep.
That we give that power to.
All right. So how about personally, like who may feel this more directly? Is this, like if you're a Pisces, is this going to hit you real hard?
For sure.
Okay.
So Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius.
Darn,
What?
okay. I thought I would escape it. No, but maybe this is good for me to find my truth, right?
It is. I mean, for those four signs especially, it's really important to see, you know, make sure that you're feeling in alignment with your truth, right? To pay attention to how is it that I'm actually really showing up, right? That I'm staying true to the structure of who I am, and to see where limits can be teachers, and where no, N-O, can teach you to know, K-N-O-W, much more deeply.
I need a pencil. I got somebody write that down, please. I love that. Oh my gosh. All right, so the concept of Saturn return.
Yes.
What is that?
So that's the thing is when people hear Saturn, they usually be like, Saturn return. Saturn return occurs when you are in your late 20s, right? So the 29 to 30 movement, and then from like 57 to 58. And it is a time where it's really important to take inventory and stock of your life and to re-own your own authority.
Oh, I love that.
So you see like the times of sort of like a sense of like crisis, like wait, whose life is this? How have I been living my life?
Yeah.
And it's a time of maybe making hard choices, but those that can set the foundation for the next period of your life.
This is important. I wish, because I think for everyone, that 29 to 30 transition was really, I mean, it was hard for me. 39 to 40, I was like, yeah, I'm here for it. You know, I'm 40, woohoo. But 29 to 30, I think is hard for a lot of folks. So if I'd known to pay attention to that Saturn return, I think it might have been easier. I'm going to definitely, when I'm 57, 58, I'm going to be ready. So you mentioned some of the signs, but who overall will be experiencing all of this now that Saturn is going into Pisces?
Yeah, so those four signs that mentioned, and also though, Capricorns and Taurus and Scorpio and Cancers, they're going to get a bit of a boost, right? There's a sense of that they're going to feel a sense more of sort of that sense of structure, that sense of confidence, and that urging of doing the work, but in a real gentle way.
I love it. I love it. I'm excited. Hey, before I let you go, I just found out that you have a new deck out here. It's Stellar Visions Oracle cards. Tell us about this.
Yes, so it is a deck of 53 cards. You can use it as a teaching tool for astrology. all of the cards are the signs and the planets and other things with astrology, or you can use it as an oracle deck, meaning you have a question that you don't have access to the answer, you shuffle the cards, you pick a card, and then you can look in the book that I wrote that gives you insights.
And I don't know who Sasha Davis is, but she did some beautiful illustrations. They're gorgeous.
She's a beautiful watercolor artist.
Oh, you are wonderful. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and thank you for explaining this. Everyone out there, I'm so excited that we have this information now. We are going to be ready. We're ready for it all. All right. Well, coming up.